I put this budget-friendly smoker to the test, cooking bacon, jerky, steak, ribs, cheese, and more. And here's my results. Today we're talking about the HappyGrill 3-in-1 charcoal smoker. Now, I want to point out right off the bat that this is manufactured by one company and sold by many. So if you see an identical smoker, don't be surprised. So let's go ahead and do a quick overview. So the 3-in-1 smoker basically implies that you're getting a traditional vertical smoker, and then if you take the unit apart, you'll end up with a grill where you can just fill it with charcoal and grill your steaks either on the lower level or on the upper level for a little bit closer char. Also, you can use this as a campfire or say a fire pit in case you're in an area where you need to keep the fire well contained, or even in a small backyard. Now this smoker on the two grates features just under 400 inches of cooking space, and weighing in at under 13 pounds is very portable and lightweight. This unit is perfect for small camping trips and can easily be assembled from out of the box in 30 minutes or less if you're really quick. Let's start with a few of the things that I really like about this smoker. First of all, the smoke flavor is totally on point. When you use a standard charcoal or even a lump charcoal, you're going to get a really traditional charcoal smoked flavor that you cannot deny is perfect on your foods. Second, with a standard load, you will get over 4 hours of continuous cook time. I like to use the charcoal snake for the best possible temperature maintenance. This door is great for adding extra charcoal if you need to get just a little bit more time out of it. Like let's say you need to go to 5 or 6 hours, you can easily feed some charcoal in. Also, if you want to get a little bit of extra smoke or a temperature spike, you can load in a block of wood. Now, as for the things that I don't really care much for, first off, the thermometer is just not reliable at all. So either cap that and put in a different one, or you could just use a wireless probe thermometer inside there, or even a regular probe. I don't use the hanging bars in there, so I just feed a wired probe through there because I find that it's easiest to have a separate device and not put it directly into my phone, only because I'm not staying with this cooker all the time during a long cook. Next concern is the 400 inches of cooking area is really kind of short on that. What I really find myself doing is just using the top grill grate here and cooking a full load of whatever will fit on that. And so now we have less than 200 square inches. Next, the construction is a little thin. Now it's durable, so it is really strong, but the thin weight actually lets the outside temperature affect the temperature inside the smoker. Of course, being able to lift it up real easily is definitely a positive, but you have to account for this when you're cooking in cold temperatures. And my final point for a downside is temperature control. So a bowl design smoker, which means a bowl sits in an open area on the bottom, lets in all the air that the charcoal might want to burn. So that means you can't load it and pack it up tight like you could with a Weber Smoky Mountain. So you have to do a fuel management system. And like I mentioned multiple times, my favorite fuel management system is the charcoal snake. That is a definite thing that you need to consider. Now, the bottom line for this smoker is that at a budget-friendly price, you really get a good deal here. Now, if you want something high-end, I would not recommend this. But if you want to cut your teeth or you want a secondary smoker to take on a camping trip, this could be the perfect unit for you. If you need for a big group or something like that, this won't be big enough. But if it's just for you and a couple of your friends, this could be a great choice. So check this out and see what you think.